Let's go ahead and get started here. Thanks for everyone for being here today. We're going to talk a little bit about the FDH story, and specifically the story around FDH Electronics. My name is Ken Osso. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of FDH Aero, and our discussion today is themed Harnessing the Power of Integration to deliver supply chain and materials value to our customers and suppliers. So let's start with, as most presentations go, we'll have a panel discussion where our experts will talk about their perspectives, but we wanted to start with a video about FDH for those that aren't familiar with us. So let's go ahead and cue the video. Okay. So in the lead up to Farnborough, and for each of the 3 days, you know, with the news around the industry, even though we're 4 years following the global pandemic, the supply chain disruption and the impact to our OEMs, other manufacturers, Tier 1s and Tier 2s and MROs, has had a profound effect in terms of supply chain challenges. And so, you know, there's just a subset of many things that have been written about the supply chain industry. Deloitte mentioned in their 2024 A&D industry outlook published about 2 or 3 months ago, they mentioned the continued frailty and disruption of the global supply chain, which means that there's a prioritization in adaptability and agility today. Roland Berger just last month came out with an analysis around supply chain resilience, where they highlighted several product categories, including aerostructures, hardware, aero engines, as key product categories where there's profound challenges. And they mentioned a key to disruption is the unreliability of the supply chain caused by issues such as increased lead time and material availability. And then finally, Oliver Wyman in their Supply Chain and Manufacturing 2030 report, also published this year, mentioned that A&D companies are turning to the supply chain partners to enhance visibility and transparency throughout the supply chain network. So this context, you know, continues to be pervasive today, 4 years later, and this case study that we wanted to discuss today is around FDH Aero as one company in the industry that's making specific steps to address this need for the benefit of suppliers and customers. A quick introduction to FDH. We are a scaled, independent supply chain solutions partner. We are global with over 30 locations worldwide, 1,300 employees, revenues approaching $1 billion, and total inventory in excess of $500 million. Our company philosophy is designed to deliver, focusing on speed, reliability, and inventory availability. And today I wanted to discuss really our strategy for integration readiness, specifically for our electronics categories. FDH's history, has been one of significant growth and then growth through M&A, a lot of M&A activity. And so many of us are wearing pins on our lapels celebrating our 60th anniversary in 2024. We were established in 1964. But the timeline today is really one of recent growth, starting from a first acquisition in 2007 with a hardware business unit called Aircraft Fasteners International, and then 11 additional acquisitions since that time, the establishment of significant geographies in Europe and APAC region, and then recently, around the time when we established about $500 million in total sales, we started to focus on integration. As our companies grew, became more scaled, and the opportunities increased for us to take advantage of our total inventory positions, and we had the need to start integrating our data structure and our ERPs so we could benefit our customers and our suppliers. And so you see that within this timeline are embedded 3 electronic-focused distributors and supply chain partners. One here called BTC Electronics, the first of our electricals business units acquired in 2019. In 2022, the addition of Electro Enterprises, based in Oklahoma City, and then last year, the addition of BJG Electronics. And with those 3 businesses, the formation of FDH Electronics. And so, as we established the third acquisition, which was BJG, we knew that we had an opportunity to combine a world-class line card associated with the 3 businesses, as well as significant operational capability, manufacturing capability, and engineering capability, and with the scale of all 3, creating significant additional benefits, buffer stock, and then partnering capability with the largest OEMs. And so in April 2023, at the time that we acquired BJG, we announced to the industry our intention to create FDH Electronics. And dozens of our own staff and additional partners then rallied to create a project team to focus on the integration of our organization, meaningful work around the integration of our customer-facing teams, customer support, inside sales, account teams, and business development teams under one go-to-market integrated team. Our operations, procurement, product management, supply chain, demand planning teams combined to create an integrated back-end operations and supply chain and quality team. And then finally, from a technical standpoint, looking at our 3 ERP systems and then coming up with an approach to integrate all 3 businesses so that by the end, when we had FDH Electronics, we'd have one single end-to-end data structure and ERP capability. And today, we're proud to announce that we have combined the very best in the organization, the brands, the supplier procurement capability, and our operation into FDH Electronics. The rationale for integration essentially was in these 5 areas, including the ability for us to concentrate investment for the creation and the additional maturation of additional customer offerings, product solutions, supply chain solutions, broader line card expansions, and supplier partnerships, which includes value-added services, inventory management, vendor-managed inventory, kitting, and engineering services. We also, the combination of these 3 businesses enabled continued investment in increased customer support, which means the ability for us to combine the resources across 3 teams to more effectively respond to customer needs, the creation of integrated task forces, portals, and digital e-commerce channels. Third, our investment in advanced technical selling capabilities, which are around technical sales and product management capabilities. Fourth, deeper product specialization, and that has come through our data analytics investments, data science capabilities, and our part mastering, our combined and integrated part mastering. And then finally, from a procurement and inventory management standpoint, the maturation of a strategic sourcing capability, supplier engineering capability, and then an integrated end-to-end vendor management capability. This is, in a nutshell, the tangible capabilities that we feel have added a lot more depth and breadth to the FDH Electronics. An overview to FDH Electronics. The head office is in Oklahoma City, where our electro business was headquartered. But we have an additional 9 locations located worldwide. We service mostly the needs of our military and space customers, but also are deeply involved in OEM's commercial needs and some aftermarket needs, combining over 4,000 customers worldwide. In addition to our franchise and world-leading product line card and capabilities, we provide a whole host of value-added services, including connector assembly, wire and cable manufacturing, and electrical assembly. Our worldwide footprint is global, with over 30 locations across the world and over 20 locations where we hold, warehouse locations where we hold inventory. We have 2 global centers of excellence. Our corporate headquarters located in Los Angeles, California, with our largest warehouse, our California Center of Excellence. We've recently established our European Center of Excellence in Bremen, Germany, to support the growth and the needs of our European customers, and then a number of other warehouse and sales centers located around the world. From an electronic standpoint, our product offering is vast, and I'll frame it in terms of 4 capabilities. Number 1, electromechanical capabilities based out of Long Island and Oklahoma City. Secondly, wire and cable solutions customized to exact customer specifications, primarily out of our Valencia and Fort Worth locations. We have a whole host of harness management solutions based out of our Valencia Whitmore location. And then finally, a number of interconnect solutions based out of our Wake Forest, North Carolina, Oklahoma City, Millville, New Jersey, and Long Island locations. The combination of these 3 companies have enabled us to have a one-stop solution with a schematic including a number of connector and backshell solutions, wire and cable solutions, harness management solutions, and electromechanical solutions, all included within a broader engineering and design capability to customize any design to an OEM specification. And in addition to that, an integrated set of value-added operations where we can either drive a lot of these activities internally or through partners, depending upon need and complexity. And then at the point of delivery, the ability to deliver a number of transactional offerings in addition to customer value-added services, kitting, VMI, in-plant capabilities, consignment, and then bonded inventory. And then finally, wanted to mention our commitment to quality. Of course, very, very important. All of these previously mentioned capabilities delivered under a full range of industry and customer quality approvals, including ISO, AS9100, 9120, NADCAP, ITAR, and CMMC NIST approvals. All this has enabled us to launch FDH Electronics and take advantage of our global reach and size on a combined basis, simplify purchasing, and then take advantage of our industry-leading inventory profile. So in conclusion, the combination of our underlying capabilities at BTC, Electro, and BJG Electronics, accelerated by our investment in teams, technology, and inventory from FDH Aero, have enabled us to have this unified and global electronic solutions provider. And with the recent completion of FDH Electronics integration, we're now turning our attention to our hardware footprint and the capabilities included within the 6 historical FDH hardware-focused business units. We've already integrated 2 of those business units and are well on our way towards the integration of the other hardware business units towards the creation of a combined hardware, FDH hardware entity, which will enable us to deliver similar solutions, end-to-end capabilities for our customers in Class C hardware and fasteners.